full-hearted welcome to Vivoterra here and now. Why people fail in their dietary changes. There are several factors that hinder the smooth implementation of a diet and lifestyle that are promising health. First, no gratitude. Second, inaccurate execution. Third, no will to live. Fourth, too little family support. And fifth, loss of self-healing properties. Okay, the first. First, no gratitude. People who are ungrateful often make comments like this. Why do I have to eat this brown rice? And why do I have to eat this bland root vegetables? Or how long do I have to keep up this diet? It does not even occur to an ungrateful person that he himself might be responsible for this cancer, but instead of usually believes the cancer is the unjust result of some unknown external factor. Someone who goes through life with such an attitude often returns to their former diet of sugar, honey, chemical sweeteners, meat products from cruel factory farms, dairy products and other denatured foods, barely noticing any improvement. Second, the inaccurate execution. In some cases, dietary recommendations are not properly understood or not carefully practiced. For example, with recommendations such as eat 50% whole grains and vegetables every day, cook rice in a pressure cooker and add a pinch of salt. Most people claim that they understand. However, when they are at home, some may cook with too much salt, and I mean too much salt, or no salt at all, or with too much water or too little, or they may steam or bake the rice, or they don't use brown rice, they just use the white rice, or it's not in the pressure cooker. Some people even eat then 100% grains instead of like 50% and vegetables and so on. Of course, this kind of execution makes healing difficult. Third, no will to live. In some cases, people who no longer have any will to live are advised that they can do to regain their health. But people like this, who often ignore recommendations given to them, have very little chance of healing. You have to have this willpower, this will to life, this will to enjoy life. You cannot say it doesn't matter, but you have to have this will to survive, this will to regain health. Sometimes it's not a cakewalk. It's not. Fourth, too little family support. Among the many patients I have counseled, there have been many middle-aged men who came to me alone, despite the fact that they were married. When I asked why their wives did not come with them, I often received the answer that their wives did not agree with their wish to take responsibility themselves. They just say, go to the doctor, we can't change diet, and then it doesn't matter, they say. So when asked who would cook, they usually replied that they wanted to try it themselves. In the same way, I've also met many women who did not have the support of their spouses, so it's the same way in the other. People like this have my greatest sympathy because they are alone in the truest sense of the word. Their families lack the love and care that is essential to their recovery. If patients want to start with the changeover and their spouse opposes this wish, they should consider the possibility of a temporary separation, at least until they are healed. Someone who refuses to help their partner regain life health and happiness can no longer be considered a faithful companion. And fifth, loss of self-healing powers. Extensive treatment with chemotherapy or radiation or many years of poor nutrition on a permanent basis can weaken the body's own self-healing powers and hinder the natural healing process. If you turn back too soon, you miss the mark. The greatest sin that a doctor or other healer can fall into is to work against the regulatory mechanisms of healing within, as aids of this principles. Health consultants and appointed healers will support what the inner protective spirit of the body initiates. If a sick person is feverish and freezes at the same time, they will cover the sick person warmer and thereby further increase the temperature raised by the body by half a degree or 1 degree Celsius. Whatever. If this person is now sweating, the medical helper will promote the elimination of toxins through the skin. By adding hot, like tea or linden blossom tea or elderberry tea, whatever, he supports this sweating of the body. This is natural medicine. We support the body to heal. As servants of nature, health consultants and healers like natural doctors of natural medicine, me, know that a small push is often enough to bring the inner magnificence back into balance, and then they must keep the calm transfer into the sick. The body needs time for self-regulation. Disease also have a long start-up phase, a prodromal stage, early symptoms, as we therapists call them. Both patients and therapists should stay on the path that has been recognized as the right one. If you constantly try different things or many things in the parallel, you create restlessness in the body. Restlessness consumes energy and hinders healing. There are certainly many paths that lead to the goal. But if you change the path halfway through, you run the risk of never arriving or running past your destination. So you need to stay focused and sometimes it needs a little bit longer, but it's worth it. All the best, remain in peace, until the next Here and Now.
Why is it so important to know and understand the laws of nature? Someone who does not know and understand the laws of nature is very likely to fall ill and live in fear and under the control of outside influences. Someone who understands the laws of nature can independently change their life from sick to healthy, physically, mentally, or spiritually. Do you know a greater gift? A greater gift is only life itself. I think to understand the laws of nature is the foundation to understand life. With the Ethnology book, you get a key to understand the laws of nature, also called divine law or the order in the universe.